Hello everybody and welcome back to Random Model Kits and more. Last episode we started a quote-unquote tutorial with using the high-grade RX-78 GE from the Netflix video, which I haven't seen yet. I do need to do that. We are going to continue with the tutorial. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to this because I have never done a tutorial. But last time we had finished the chest here, the body, and it has some very high detail in it. For a high grade, the detail is amazing. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that off to the side here. We are going to continue with this. Now it's telling me to select which sticker to apply. So this little symbol here with the circle and the triangle, that is exactly what that means. You choose one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find the piece that it wants me to put it on, which I do believe is this right here. Yep. And that'll be right there. And we're going to find the sticker. All right. I can do 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go with 2. I kind of like that one better. So what we're going to do, now you don't need this, but it is helpful. You can get these at hobby stores. I know at least at Hobby Lobby. But I got this from my father. He is a dental technician, so he has random like dental tools all over. This is a dentist pick. And it's rather helpful when peeling off stickers. So, I, on a personal level, do not like stickers. They do not like me. But sometimes I put the sticker on while the piece is still on the sprue. And other times I put everything together and put the sticker on. This time I'm putting the sticker on first because it's just kind of easier this way. So, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut F12 out, or F2 out. Making sure not to cut off any of the piece that needs to be put into other pieces. So we'll get that, and then we need A3. Now, I always do the bubbles first, because most of the time when you have a bubble like this, it's better to do the bubble and then continue on with the rest of the part, because if you do the bubbles, you'll have the pieces needed for the rest of the part. We'll go ahead and we'll cut A3 out here. Pop that out. Now, there are people when they panel line on this sprue. I don't do that. I think that takes a lot of time, and I would rather build the piece. And once I have everything built, I can go back through and I can panel line it. I will be panel lining this one because this is kind of like a tutorial thing, but we'll continue with that once I get there. Now, then there has an arrow going over to here. So it's telling me over here I need C13 and A13. So we're going to just get A out. And we're going to go ahead and cut A13 out once I find it here. Pretty much everything that I had covered in the first video is pretty much all that you need to know when doing most models. Like, you just need to follow the orientation of your My brain stopped working. Hold on. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to the orientation of the pieces that you're working with and the orientation on your instructions. That right there will show you 90%, or save you 90% of the time. Making sure like you hold your piece in the same orientation as the picture. So we're going to put that there. And then, so like this, if I wasn't paying attention, I would try to put this on here. And I wouldn't be able to because I wouldn't have the correct orientation. So instead, I need to make sure that this part of it is down. So I look at the paper, instructions, I know where it goes, I put it on the spot, and I put it in with the correct orientation. Let's pull this down a little bit farther, maybe. And then it tells me that I need sticker number 1. So I'm going to grab the stickers again, and I'm going to find number 1. And I'm going to place the sticker in its proper spot. It is a very small sticker. And if I lose the sticker, oh well, I can do something else instead. This sticker is extremely tiny. And it does not want to come off. Okay, well, that sticker does not want to do the thing that it wants to do. So instead, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to find my Gundam markers here. I'm going to grab my Gundam marker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just paint that piece. Just like that. I'm going to let that sit there for a second. Hopefully that'll dry pretty quickly. Alright. Put that off to the side because I don't need it any longer. And I want this piece here to go up. So, correct orientation, which is like this, according to my instructions. And this going up. Simple. Simple is as simple does. So, then we just continue moving forward. Just simple as that. Like, there really isn't much more to a tutorial. So I'm just going to continue on until I get to something tutorial-ish. I will continue talking like I normally do. So I need A4 and A5. Like I said, like you don't need specific things. The only thing you absolutely need when doing a model of Gundams or any models that are like snap kits is the tool. You don't need God hands. They're nice. Like I'm glad I have my God hands, but they are not absolutely needed. They are nice because they make cleaner cuts. They're sharper, but they are not like essential. You can get away with other, what do you call it? You can get away with other nippers. I'll even show you. I have shown before in my other videos. There we go. Like, the nippers are really good. Those nippers are good. But you don't absolutely need them. You can use these, which I got from like Lowe's or something. I don't remember where I got them. But they're like Lowe's. You can tell they're not as good because these are like a double. Like, this side will go in and this side will go in. The way that God hands work, I guess, is like they're a one blade cutter. I don't really understand it. That's why they cut as smooth. If you also notice that this is a hard plastic grip, so they'll fly out easier. And if you look, there's a hole. These are like actual like tools. This doesn't have a hole in it. Well, it does, but it's super small. The blade on here, the blades on here are also longer, but they still cut. So I will show you. I need A1 and A2. So go right there, put it in the spot where I need it, cut it out. Spot where I need it, cut it out. These blades are also thicker than the God hands, so I have to be like more careful where I place my nippers. But they do that. They like send things flying more often than not. But they are usable if that is all you can afford. Like, you can go out and you can get them for just a couple bucks. Now, I will be back because I have to find my piece that I dropped. Okay, I'm back. Also, I have a new light, so hopefully like it makes everything even more brighter so you guys can see better. But I want this piece facing this way, and I want this piece to go on here. And it's pretty simple. And then this piece goes right in the forehead. Just like that. And that, my friends, I believe is the head. It has so much detail. Like, this high grade is amazing. Like, it's got like the detail of like a real grade, in my opinion. Alright. So it looks like we're now going to be moving on to the arms. Now, it is not telling me to do... Oh, yeah, it is. So up here, normally in each of the pictures, you'll have a ×2. But this one is not doing that. It is up here in the very beginning telling me ×2. Build 2 sets. So this whole thing is going to be double. And then we'll come down to here. So let's go ahead and get started on our arms. We're going to put the head and the chest off to the side. I need E. And I don't remember where my E is. Oh, that's E's. So E, if you remember, were the double pieces. So I will cut this out. E18 and E17. And I'm going to need this twice. E18 and 17. So cutting out 17 here first. And put it off right there. And then E18. We're going to put that one off to the side because then we're going to grab our other one and we're going to cut the same pieces out. We're going to get number 17. And number 18. I like to keep them separated. That way I don't mix anything up. Sometimes, but it's kind of hard to mess this specific spot up. So let's see. It wants orientation. Look at the orientation. Like this. Then it wants this. Like that. And I could tell because there's this little round bit here. And a little round bit in here. So it wants this. Inside there. We're going to do it again. There we go. Now it wants E14 and E16. And then into the next. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out 14 and 16. I'm not going to do one and then put my stuff down because I know what I need. So we're going to be number 14. And number 16. I'll put them off to the side and I'll do it again. Number 14. Okay, put those off to the side again. Now, it wants us to take the previous piece that we just put together and wants us to put 14 on. So we're going to take one of them, we're going to take 14, and we are going to make sure that the orientation is the correct way. The orientation for this is going to be this way. And the reason why it's this way is because this slope right here is down in our instructions. So I know that facing this way, this wants to go inside here. So I'll press that in. I'll take the 16, make sure that the orientation is proper, and we'll put it together. And there we go. That is the beginning of our shoulder. So we're going to put that off to the side and we're going to do it again. Orientation the proper way. Push it into the proper spot. Orientation again to the proper way. And everything put together. Done and done. Now I need B. It wants B15 and 16. And we're going to do this twice. We're going to get them both out. But we're going to keep them together. So here's 15 and 16. We're going to move them off to the side. We'll grab our other one. And we'll put that off to the side. The reason being is because these can get mixed up. So I specifically know that those two are together and these two are together. So I will keep them off to the side so that way I know not to mix them up. And then we're going to look at the orientation of our picture. So on the front side, it wants the big lumpy part to be to that side over there on my end. So I know that it goes right there. So that means on this side, the other piece goes on. There. We'll put that one down and we'll do the next one. Okay. Simple is as simple does. Now, next they want B12. So let's go ahead and pop B12 out on both of these. Okay, there's that. And there's that. And now we put them together. Looking at the orientation, making sure this is orientated the correct way as well. We're going to place it in. Place it on. Orientation, correct way, yes. Yes. And on. Well, come on. Simple. Boom. Done. Alright. Put them up there. Now, moved on to the next pieces. E22 and E10. So, we find E10 and E22. All of it, for most of the models, like even master grades, even real grades, even perfect grades, most of the time, everything goes with about the orientation of your instructions. So if you're looking at the pieces and it has you orientate it one way, it looks orientated one way, try to orientate the piece the exact same way that you see. And 9.8% times out of 10, okay, I was just making sure I had everything right. 9.8 times out of 10, you will be fine. Like, you won't have any problems. So, orientation correct. Orientation going this way with the little nub going up, and I want this piece going down, so. And I want that piece specifically to go right there. No problem. We're going to do it again. Orientated that way. Orientated that way. Okay. Then we need E11. Okay. E11. I think probably in this video and the last video I've said orientated probably at least 50 times. But that's really all it comes down to is orientation. So now when you're doing special stuff like kit bashing, like that's a whole different animal. I haven't done any kit bashing. Haven't thought about kit bashing. I just kind of straight build, so. Okay, so it wants it like this. And then it wants this to go here. Okay. Kit bashing is some advanced stuff. One, I don't have enough models to really kit bash, like extra pieces to kit bash. So, and two, I just haven't really thought to do it. And it's a whole new animal. All right, C. I need C. I want C4, big explosives. So we're going to cut out both of the C4s here. Get those cut out. Take our pieces here. Make sure it's oriented the correct way. Simple enough. Okay. Now, we're going back to B again. So we're getting B14, and we need that twice. And we also need B13 in a later panel, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut both of them out. Because I know that it's coming, and I know I'm going to have to cut it out eventually. And it's coming soon, so I might as well just cut it out now. I'll put both off to the side. And do it again. And put those off to the side. And I need E19, so I'm going to get E19. I'm doing multiple panels at once because I'm used to other high grades doing multiple pieces ahead of time, and I'm also used to like master grades doing multiple pieces and multiple steps at once. And perfect grades are notorious for it too. So I know that I could get away with what I just did. I'm doing 1, 2, 3 panels ahead because I know that I can do that. So what I'll do is I'll still follow it in step order though. And I know that I need this piece because of the pegs. Or not the pegs, the ones with the holes. Because that picture's what it is. And then we will go ahead and we will place that in there. Take 19. Make sure that piece is facing outwards. Put that down. Then it wants this piece right like that. Simple as that. It gives you you just take multiple steps, you know. Take it step by step if you need to. That is not an issue. I have put quite a few of these models together. Not like hundreds of models. I think I've put like 20 together so far. So like, I know what I'm doing and I can go ahead, farther ahead. Okay. And then this will go here. But if you need to slow down and you need to follow it exact one piece at a time, do so. Whatever makes it easier for you and whatever can make the experience enjoyable to you. You do not have to skip ahead and make sure you're doing 4 or 5 steps ahead. Just do it, you know, at the pace. Did I cut the right piece out? Yes, I did. Cut it. I'm also going to need E21, so I might as well get it out. It's just like this. Like, it's giving me 1 piece per panel. And I'm used to like 3 to 5, sometimes even more pieces per panel. So, and there's a train coming, and I do apologize. I still do not know how to remove said train noises from the background. So I'm still learning the editing software that I use. So, all right, we're going to take our piece here. And we're going to take our E20. And we're going to make it sure that it is facing the correct way. It is. And with this piece in here. That piece will go in there. Then we take E19. Make sure it's going the right way. Put that together. We'll do it again. Make sure it's in. It's the way that I'm sitting. I tend to be over here. I do apologize. It's the way I'm sitting at my desk, and I can't bring my camera farther over because I'm limited to how long the cord is. All right. There's that. Now, I need B11. I'm going to finish the arms, and then we will call it in this episode. I am going to run a little bit longer than my 30-minute mark that I like, but it's not that big of a deal. Go ahead, cut these out. B11, okay? Then I need C5. C5. Now, I have another project happening. I do like to upload 2 videos a day, so the second video will not be of this. It will instead be my other project, and I do not know how long that I'm going to be doing other project, like how long I want to do each video. So it's going to be a new territory for me. I'm also cutting out B10 because, again, I'm doing multiple panels at a time because I'm used to doing multiple pieces. So there we go. There's that. Put them right there. All right. Take our piece here. Take B11. Make sure it's facing the correct way. Yes. Okay. And then it wants it to slide. Wants it to slide down. Yep. Slide down there, and then take C5. Correct orientation. Slide it all the way down. And then B10. It wants it like this. Yes. And this will go all the way down. Interesting. We'll do that again. Correct orientation. Pop that down there. Pop this down here. And then this will go here. Boom. Now, taking this piece, and this to go on here. Insert proper direction. Didn't I? I think I did. Okay. Again. Okay. Now, we're doing the hands, which is not hard. So the right hand is going to be C2 and A25. C2. And the left hand will be C3, PO. That'll be off to this side. That'll be the left. Then I need A. And I need A25. Well, that's an issue. I think, actually... Well, you know what? We're just going to keep them in the closed fist for now. And when we get to the weapons, we'll see what hand needs to go where. We'll go there. And then I need A26. There we go. A26. We'll go ahead and we're going to put these together here. Come on. My fingers are really not liking this. And then we'll put the hand in here. And then we're going to put everything together for now. Pop that in. Pop that in. And pop our head on. And there we go. This is the RX-78 2GE so far. I am really enjoying this kit, and I hope you are too. Thank you all for following along. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, all of the algorithm stuff. And I hope to see you all next time in the next episode. Thank you all, and goodbye.